Hey there fellow Pokemon fans, today we've got a super exciting video where I'll be showcasing a strategy to boost up my Charizard and incinerate my opponents in the sun. And this Charizard utilises a moveset with Flamethrower, as it's my favourite move to use on Charizard, which also gets supercharged with our Terra Fire and our Solar Power ability. Following that, we've got Air Slash and Scorching Sands for some nice coverage, and we've also got the Solar Beam, which we can take advantage of being in the sun and fire it off immediately. Oh, and we've also got a fashionable accessory of the Heavy Duty Boots to ensure that Charizard can switch in safely on hazards. Oh, and while we're on the subject, quick question of the day. What's one of your favourite Pokemon to use on a Sun team? Let me know down below in the comments, and if you enjoy the video and want to join me on my journey to reach 1,000 subscribers, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button for more exciting battles. And with all that said, let's jump straight into the games.
No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that
Okay, so my opponent's got an Azumarill, Baxcalibur, Dragonite, Garchomp, Rillaboom and Cinderace. Very cool team, I like it. I'm leading off with Ninetales, and let's do this. Okay, so who are you leading off with? So hero is the Cinderace. Okay, fair enough. So I can't really touch this with Ninetales, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to switch. Question is, who do I want to switch into? Especially knowing that they could potentially go for a Pyro Ball, right? Do you know what? I could go into my Great Tusk. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, come on back, Ninetales. You've been great, buddy. Let's go into our Great Tusk, and then maybe I'll go for a knockoff. It all depends on what they're going for. Maybe a high jump kick or something. Let's find out. Or maybe a U-turn. I don't know, but let's find out. So we get a nice little defense boost from the Photosynthesis. So what are they going for? Oh, they're withdrawing. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. So, alright, decision time. Who are they going into? I can't read that name. And it is the... Oh, it's the Azumarill. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to go for the... Geez, okay, so this thing could belly drum. This thing could definitely belly drum. And what do I want to switch into? Victory Bell resists the Play Rough and the Water type move. Do you know what? I'm going into my Victory Bell. Let's do it. I don't want to. I don't want Great Tusk to get damaged just yet, right? Because it'll be useful against the Dragonite and the Garchomp. So come on in, Victory Bell, buddy. I need your assistance now. Question is, well, okay, Play Rough. So Victory Bell takes that rather well. Great job, buddy. And now, who would they switch into? I could go for my... Do you know what? I'm going for the Poison Jab. Let's do it. Let's go for that Poison Jab. Alright, so they are going to withdraw, so anything that comes in is going to take my Poison Jab, and we'll do so, and if we're lucky, oh, Hero, so back into the Cinderace. I'll take it. I'm pretty confident we can just two-shot this with the Poison Jab, so yep, great job. Okay, we get the Poison as well, fantastic. So, and once the Cinderace goes down, they can't court change any Stealth Frogs. I want to get up later on, right? So, yep, nicely done, Victory Bell, buddy. Now I'm going to go for another Poison Jab, because they can't switch regardless, so let's go for that Poison Jab. Alright, so Victory Bell goes for that Poison Jab, and we knock out the Cinderace. Great job, Victory Bell, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. We are going to take some more Life Orb chip damage, and maybe this invites in the Dragonite for the Extreme Speed shenanigans, but it is what it is. Let's find out. Okay, so, is that the Dragonite? Let's find out. It is the Dragonite. Okay, so that really feels like an Extreme Speed's coming, right? So, how many turns of Sun left are there? There are four turns, right? So, I think it might be in my best interest to just go into my Great Tusk. Let's do that. Okay, so come on back, Victory Bell. You'll definitely be useful later down the line, right? So come on back, great job, and Great Tusk. You're going to get a nice little defense boost from the Photosynthesis, and yeah, we can do this. Come on, buddy. So I'll probably go for a knockoff now to break the multi-scale and the get rid of its item, right? So Fire Punch, interesting. So, oh, the Rocky Helmet will break the multi-scale, which is rather nice. Great job. And I will just go for a knockoff to get rid of its item, right? Okay, so Great Tusk goes for the knockoff. Oh, they're a slow variant. Because Lucky Egg. Oh my god, wow. So now they're going for a Dragon Dance. Okay, so I know they're slow because my Great Tusk has 234 speed, right? After on a Rapid Spin, we can outspeed things like Gengar. That's what I EV'd my stats for. So, okay. I'm going to go for a Rapid Spin just to be able to get a speed boost, right? So they go for an Extreme Speed, interesting. So they'll take some Rocky Helmet, lovely jubbly. And now I'm going to go for another Rapid Spin. So let's see how much we... Okay, so I'm not sure if another Rocky Helmet knocks this out, right? But I'm going to go for a Rapid Spin just to be able to get another speed boost, right? Alright, so Great Tusk goes for the Rapid Spin, and we knock out the Dragonite. So they decided not to go for the Extreme Speed, which is fine with me. I'll take it. More health for my Great Tusk, right? And now let's see what they're going to next. Okay, and the Sunlight fades. So we lose our defense boost, unfortunately. But it's okay. Great Tusk is still bulky as hell. Okay, so who's coming out now? It is the Azumarill. Okay. So I can't really go back into Victory Bell, unfortunately. I could go into my... Do you know what? I can go into my Ninetales. Let's do that. So, calm back, Great Tusk, buddy. I'll go into Ninetales. I'll set up the sun again. If they go for Play Rough, we resist it. If they go for a Water move, it's also cut in half. So, yep, okay. So, alright, now we've got the sun going again. Fantastic. Oh, Aqua Tail. Okay, so it's... okay, Ninetales barely takes that. Jeez Louise. Okay, so... alright, I'm going to now switch into my, who do I want to switch into, eh? I'm going to switch into my Blossom. Okay, so calm back, Ninetales. I'm going to go into my Blossom. Hopefully they've gone for an Aqua Tail. If they've gone for a Play Rough, we'll be in a pickle, but it is what it is. So come on in, Blossom, buddy. I need your assistance. So they went for an Aqua Tail. Fantastic. So it's quad resisted now, thanks to the sun being up as well. So great job. We're going to get some leftovers back. So Blossom dancing away, get some more health back. Fantastic. So now I'm thinking, oh, do we think they'll go into Rillaboom, eh? So do we think they'll go into Rillaboom? Okay. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for a Quiver Dance. Let's do it. So they are withdrawing. Fantastic. So maybe they're going into Rillaboom, right? So that's what I was thinking about. So GD. Oh, is that Godzilla? Is that Baxcalibur? It is the Baxcalibur. Interesting. So, alright. Now we're +1 in special attack, special defense, and speed, right? I could go for a what's his face? I could go for a Sleep Powder, but if we miss, we'll lose Blossom, right? So there is always that to consider. So this thing could always be choice banded as well, right? So I'm thinking, what do I want to do? Do you know what? I've got to go for it, right? I've got to go for it. Let's go for that Sleep Powder and let's put this thing to sleep. So get him, Blossom. Fantastic. We go for the Sleep Powder and now Baxcalibur is fast asleep. So now I can Baton Pass out these stats into my Charizard safely, right? Because unless they get super lucky, they'll be asleep next turn, right? And then my +1 Flamethrower should be enough to knock this out. So, okay, great job, Blossom, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Now I'm going for that Baton Pass. Let's do it. Alright, so Blossom goes for that Baton Pass. We're going to transfer that lovely jubbly +1 special attack, special defense, and speed to another Pokemon. And that will be our, what's its face? That's going to be our Charizard, 100%. So come on in, Charizard, buddy. The Galar champion. I need your assistance, and let's do this. So, okay, they are still fast asleep. Fantastic. So now, the Solar Power +1 Sun-boosted Flamethrower will definitely knock this out. Let's do it, buddy. Okay, so they're withdrawing. Interesting. So, I wonder into who. I'm not too sure, but let's find out. So, okay, is that the Dragonite? I think it might be the Dragonite. Oh, no, it's the Azumarill. Okay, so let's see how much this Flamethrower does, right? So, look at that. It one-shots the Azumarill. Oh, that was a crit, but fair play. So, Charizard one-shots the Azumarill. Fantastic job, Charizard. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. And yeah, we take some more Solar Power chip damage, but it was well worth it. So, let's see who comes in next. Alright, so GD, that's the Baxcalibur, right? Okay, so I'll take it. So, they could be Terra Dragon. I wonder if that's what they're doing. But, do you know what? I'm just going to go for that Flamethrower and let's knock this out. Alright, so Charizard goes for that Solar Power +1 in the Sun Flamethrower, and we one-shot the Baxcalibur as well. Great job, Charizard, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. And yeah, we're going to take some more Solar Power chip damage, but it's worth the power boost. Alright, so another Pokemon's coming out, and it is the Garchomp. Okay, so this is the plan. I'm going for the Solar Beam, and if we're lucky, we can one-shot it, right? So, Charizard, +1. Let's go for that Solar Beam, and let's knock out this Garchomp. Come on, buddy, you got this. So, Charizard go for the Solar Beam, and we one-shot the Garchomp. Fantastic job, Charizard. Amazing. So, now their final Pokemon is the Rillaboom, and we quad-resist the, what's his face? We quad-resist the Grassy Glide, and we're still +1 in special attack, so it doesn't matter that we haven't got the sun, right? So let's see the Rillaboom. Alright, here it comes. So, Charizard, buddy. Oh my god, Charizard has done amazing. This Blossom and Charizard combo is fantastic, right? So, come on, Charizard. Let's do this, buddy. So, let's go for that Flamethrower and let's knock this out. So, oh, is that the, oh, they got the Grassy Seed. Fair enough. So, okie dokie. So, have they terrestrialized? They have not. So, they might, but you know what? I think if they're, I think they're going to be grass, and the battle was cancelled. Amazing. Good game to my opponent, and fantastic job to all my Pokemon. Okay, so my opponent, I think, has got an Ash Ketchum team. They got the Pikachu, Charizard, Infernape, Greninja, Crocodile, and Sceptile. This is almost like Ash Ketchum's ultimate team or something, right? So, I am immediately going to lead off with my Gastrodon, so I can get up the Stealth Rocks, and yeah, maybe, who knows, maybe we'll see how it goes from there. So, okay, things are looking good, and let's do this. Okay, so, who are you leading off with, eh? So, Infernape is leading off, okie dokie. So, I wonder if this is a Taunt Stealth Rock set, right? So, it might also have Grass Knot, to be fair. So, I'm going for the Stealth Rocks, and let's find out. Okay, so they're going to terrestrialize the Infernape. Oh my god, tell me you're not Terra Grass, Grass Knot, or Terra Blast or something. So that'd be insane. So, well, the Infernape's turning into a fighting type. So, maybe a close combat's coming. So, oh, don't tell me it's Terra Fighting Choice Band with close combat. That would bloody hurt. So, okay, what's coming? Alright, here comes the close combat. Hold on, Gastrodon, buddy. I know you can do it. Hold on, Gastrodon. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Gastrodon holds on like a boss. And, okay, they get the defense drops. I don't think that was banded, gauging off the damage, right? So, we go for a nice little Stealth Rocks, lovely jubbly. Now, I don't think they've got a way of being able to get rid of those rocks, right? So, that'll be really handy towards us later on, right? So, Gastrodon gets a little bit of leftovers back, bringing him over to about 81-ish. Great job, buddy. Now, who do I want to switch into on this close combat, eh? Do you know what? I'm going to go into my Great Tusk because we're Rocky Helmet. We can deal some Rocky Helmet chip back, and we'll also force a switch, right? Alright, so come on back, Gastrodon. You've been fantastic. Great Tusk, I need you to come on in, buddy. And I need you to soak up this close combat. It is going to hurt, but Great Tusk is tanky as heck, right? So we're not too worried. So here comes the close combat. Great Tusk, I believe in you. You've got this. Let's see the damage. And okay, Great Tusk can take another one. Great job, buddy. So now I'm going to go for a... We don't think they're Choice Scarf, do we? No, we don't. We don't. So, okay. I'm going to go for the... I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin to be able to get a speed boost, right? Let's do it. Alright, so they're going to withdraw the Infernape. Interesting. So, alright, well, let's find out who they go into. Sceptile. Interesting. So, they might go for a Shed Tail now, which is rather unfortunate. So, they take some Stealth Rocks damage. We go for the Rapid Spin. I can't... Oh, that's some great... Oh, nice little crit... Great Tusk. That's what I'm talking about. So, unless they're... Okay, they're no longer in Shed Tail range. That's fantastic. So, I'm going to go into my Ninetales to be able to set up the sun, right? And we'll go from there. So, come on back, Great Tusk. You've been amazing. And, yeah, we can always bring Great Tusk in, potentially in the sun against the Infernape again, right? So, that's always great to see. So, alright, Ninetales. What's the Sceptile going for? A Giga Drain, Leaf Storm, maybe. Let's find... Energy Ball. Okay, I'll take it. So, that's definitely going to be resisted. Ninetales takes it like a boss. And now... this Flamethrower, I guess it invites in the Greninja or the Charizard, right? Do you know what? I'm going to go into my Blossom. Let's do it. So, alright, come on back. They're going to withdraw the Sceptile. Fair enough. So, I'm assuming they're going to go into their Charizard. Okay, it is the Charizard. Okay. So, okay. So, I wonder if there's Solar Power. So, they take some massive Stealth Rocks damage. That's great. So, Ninetales, come on back. And now it's going to be my Blossom versus their Charizard, right? So, come on in, Blossom, buddy. I need your assistance. Okay, so, okay, so I could go Terra Water and Quiver Dance, that's true. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the Terra Water, and I'm going to Quiver Dance. Let's do it. So, alright, here we go. Time for our Terrestrialization, turning our Blossom into a Water type. So if they've gone for a Fire type move, we'll resist it, right? So, okay. And then we'll also get the... And we're also going to get the +1 in special defense, thanks to us being faster in Sun due to our Chlorophyll ability. So, let's do it. So, oh, they're Choice Scarf, so don't you dare flinch me. Okay, so Blossom goes for that Quiver Dance. Fantastic job, Blossom. And now, I'm even thinking I can go for another Quiver Dance, right? Because there's no way they outsped me before if they weren't Choice Scarf, right? So, and that kind of explains it. So, I'm 100% going to go for another Quiver Dance to get to +2. And then I can baton pass these stats out if I want to. So, let's go for that Quiver Dance. Here we go. Alright, so they are going to withdraw the Charizard, which is fair enough. Which basically means the Charizard can't switch in again because of the Stealth Rocks. They're going to go into Sceptile. Interesting. Okay, I'm totally fine with that, right? Because... I'm not going to go for a Giga Drain in case it's not enough damage, right? But I can just immediately baton pass out. And our leftovers is also going to give us a little bit of health back, bringing us up to about 110-ish, something like that. And maybe I could even bring Blossom in later on, right? So right now, my plan is to, what's his face? I'm going to go for that baton pass. Let's transfer this +2 special attack, special defense, and speed to my Charizard. And then I think Charizard can clean up, right? Because we'll be in the sun for however many turns is left, right? And then we can just clean up, right? So come on in, Charizard, buddy, the Galar champion. I need your assistance, and let's do this. So, Energy Ball. There's the Energy Ball. Okie dokie. Charizard's going to take nothing because it's look at that, 12 damage. So we take some Solar Power chip damage. I'm going for that Flamethrower, and let's do this. Alright, so Charizard goes for that Flamethrower, and we're going to knock out the Sceptile. Great job, Charizard, and I'm +2 in speed, right? So, no Choice Scarf Pokemon they've got can outspeed me. So, we're going to take a little bit of Solar Power chip damage, and yeah, let's see what they're going to next. And it's going to be the Greninja. Okay, so at best, they can go for a Water Shuriken, right? But I am +2 in special defense, and the sun is up, right? So, I think I'm just going to go for a Solar Power, and let's knock this out. Alright, so Charizard goes for that +2, Solar Power, Solar Beam, in the sun, of course, I mean, and we're going to knock out this Greninja. Get him, Charizard. Okay, down goes the Greninja. Fantastic job, Charizard. That's what I'm talking about. And now let's see what they're going to next. Oh yeah, we do take some solar power chip damage as well. Yep. Okay, so they're going to send out their own Charizard. Interesting. Well, do you know what? Okay, it goes down to the Stealth Rocks. I was thinking I'd Flamethrower it, right? But it goes down to the Rock, so fair enough. And yeah, another turn of Sun gets wasted. Yep, and okay, is the Sun gone down yet? I'm not too... No, it hasn't. Okay, I guess that didn't count as a turn. Fair enough. So Pikachu comes on out now, and I will just Flamethrower this into Oblivion as well, right? So Charizard, buddy, let's go for that Flamethrower, and let's knock out this Pikachu. Alright, so Charizard goes for that +2 Solar Power, Sun-boosted Flamethrower. Not that it needed any of those, right? And down goes the Pikachu. Fantastic job, Charizard. Now, is this the final turn of Sun? It is the final turn of Sun. Okay, so, but we are +2 in special attack, so I'm not too worried. Let's see who comes on out. It's the Infernape. Okie dokie. So, alright. This is their Terra Pokemon. I'm just going to go for the Flamethrower, and we can cook this Infernape as well, right? So, let's go for that Flamethrower. Here we go. So, Charizard goes for that +2 Flamethrower, and we knock out the Infernape. Fantastic job, Charizard. That's what I'm talking about. This Blossom Charizard combination is so amazing. I love it. I love it so much. So, yeah, let's see who comes in on next. Alright, so Crocodile is there. Is that the final Pokemon? I believe it is. So, okay. Crocodile, Stealth Rocks breaks their potential focus sash, which is always great to see. So let's go for that Flamethrower and let's cook this Crocodile. So Charizard goes for that +2 Flamethrower and it knocks out... Oh, the Crocodile lives. Fair enough. They go for a foul play and Charizard tanks it like a boss. So Charizard, let's go for one more final Flamethrower and let's knock out this Crocodile. Get him, buddy. And down goes the Crocodile. And yeah, good game to my opponent. Fantastic team. They were definitely using an Ash Ketchum team. Love to see it. And yeah, good job to my Pokemon and good game to my opponent. Okay, so my opponent's got on a Alolan Persian, an Alolan Ninetales, Corviknight, Salazzle, Umbreon, and the Gastrodon. Very interesting team, I like it. I'm leading off with my own Gastrodon, and let's do this. Okay, so, who are you leading off with, eh? So, they're going to lead off with the Persian, fair enough. So, maybe they've got Taunt, maybe they've got Parting Shot, I'm not sure. But, do I think it's worth just going for the Stealth Rocks off the bat? Let's have a think about this. Do you know what? I am going to go for the Stealth Rocks. I don't mind if they got Taunt. So, they got the Fake Out, fair enough. So, now do I think they're going to go for a... Okay, so let's think about this. So, do I think they're going to... They could Parting Shot here, or they could Taunt. So, Fake Out, Taunt, Parting Shot maybe? Let's go for that Stealth Rocks and let's find out. So, they do have the Taunt. Okay, fair enough. So... Now I might just go for a Muddy Water to be able to get off some damage, right? They probably will go for the Parting Shot, but you know what? But they might go into their own Gastrodon, I suppose. So I'll just go for an Earth Power. And we'll get off some damage, right? So they are going for the Parting Shot, fair enough. So and I've just realised that's a shiny Alolan Persian. I guess I haven't seen it that often, but it's kind of interesting. So back it goes. Now the only thing that can take my Earth Power as an immunity is the Corviknight. But let's see who comes in. So they're just going to go into their own Ninetales, which is fair enough. So we can get off a little bit of chip damage with the Earth Power, right? That's always great to see. So, and I'm going to immediately switch into my own Ninetales so that we can stop. Oh, that's some nice chip damage, Gastrodon, buddy. So, yeah, I'm going to immediately switch into my own Ninetales to prevent them from being able to go for an Aurora Veil, right? So, let's do it. Oh, they're going to withdraw their Ninetales, predicting my Ninetales to come in. Very clever, very clever. So, into their own Persian, fair enough. So, on this, I've got to just switch, right? Because... what am I supposed to do? So, I could just immediately go... who could I immediately switch into my Ninetales, right? Because they're probably going to go for a Fake Out. So, do you know what? I'm going to go into my Great Tusk on the Fake Out to get off some Rocky Helmet chip, right? So, calm back, Ninetales. You've been fantastic. And because we're going to get a nice little Photosynthesis defense boost as well, we'll take even less damage, 0.33 to be exact less damage, from the Fake Out. So, let's see it. Show me that Fake Out. Show me the Fake Out. And there's the Fake Out. Fantastic job, Great Tusk. That's what I'm talking about. They take some Rocky Helmet chip. And now I'm going to go for a knockoff in case they go into Ninetales and we can get rid of its... what's its face? It's Light Clay, right? Or we can knock off this Persian's leftovers. Alright, so they go for a Taunt. Okay, so maybe they were expecting Stealth Rocks. That's very clever. Fair enough. So Great Tusk falls for the Taunt. And now we go for a knockoff. And we get rid of the Persian's items. So now every bit of damage it takes from now on, it's got no way of recovering. So that's always great to see. So I'm going for another knockoff in case they switch. So they are going for the Parting Shot. But my main objective is instead of dealing damage, is to knock off the items, right? So I'm assuming they'll go back into their Alolan Ninetales, maybe into something else, but we're about to find out. So either way, I get to knock off something's item, and let's see what it is. Alright, so The Corviknight, fantastic. I'll take it. So, alright, so they now get a, they're going to lose their item. Let's find out what it is. Is it leftovers, Rocky Helmet? It's the Rocky Helmet. Okay, so this could be a potential, this potentially could be a, what's-his-face, Iron Defense, right? So, I'm going to switch into my Charizard immediately, and I can just fire off a Flamethrower. They can go into Salazzle if they want to, but it's Solar Power Stab, so it'll still do a chunk of damage, as Salazzle is frail, right? So, alright, coming in Charizard, they just straight up went for a Brave Bird. Amazing, okay, wow, that bloody hurt. Okay, so, alright, maybe, I am, regardless, still going to go for that Flamethrower, right? Let's do it. Alright, so they're going to withdraw the Corviknight, fair enough. So maybe into their own Gastrodon, I'm not too sure. So, no, they're going to go into their Ninetales. Amazing. So once this goes down, and this will go down, believe me, it's stab super effective. So, alright, I don't know why you did that, but Charizard, let's cook this Ninetales with your Flamethrower, and down goes the Ninetales. Amazing. So, we've now basically won the Weather War, because I can just switch into my Ninetales now to prevent any type of, Aurora Veil shenanigans, and also Charizard takes less thingy. So, okay, so decision time. Do I think I should, because this thing could start substitute. Do you know what? I'm just going to go for the Scorching Sands because I don't want to mess with this, right? So, it goes for a Toxic. Fantastic. So, this Scorching Sands is quad effective. Oh, and they left. Amazing. Okay, fair enough. But they realized it'd be quad effective, right? So, good game to my opponent and fantastic job to all my Pokemon. Fantastic job, guys. So, yep, there it is. Oh, we get to see the Scorching Sands as well, so it takes out the Salazzle. Amazing. So, yeah, alright, fair enough. So, down goes the Salazzle, and my opponent threw in the towel. Good games, and great job to all my Pokemon. Okay, so my opponent's got the Pikachu, the Chiempao, the Flygon, the Fluttermane, the Lugia, and the Koraidon. Pretty scary team, not gonna lie. I'm leading off with my Gastrodon, and let's do this. Okay, so, who are you leading off with, eh? So, oh, we got a fake Pokemon. Okay, so it's a fake Pikachu. So, at least we led off pretty well, right? So, they might have Grass Knot, hopefully not, but we're only one way to find that, right? So, I'm going for the Stealth Rocks because I don't see a way of them having, I don't see a way of them getting rid of it, right? So, let's see. Alright, so they're going to withdraw the Pikachu, so we get up the Stealth Rocks for free. Fantastic. So, okie dokie. Leabagon. Is that the Flygon? Let's find out. It is the Flygon. Okay, shiny Flygon. So, well, once I see a fake Pokemon, I just assume they're all hacks, right? So, rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. And now, what do I think this thing's going to go for, eh? Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to go into my Great Tusk. Let's do it. So, okay, calm back, Gastrodon. You've been fantastic. I'll go into my Great Tusk, and I'll go for a knockoff, right? So, come on in, buddy. I need your assistance. And, yeah, it all depends on what they've gone for, eh? So, Super Power. Fantastic. So, Great Tusk takes that like a boss. Fantastic. And now, I'm going to go for a knockoff, right? Because I imagine they'll switch. They've got a -1 in their attack, so... yeah, I'm going to go for that knockoff 100%. Alright, so they are going to switch the Flygon. Interesting. So, maybe into Fluttermane? Let's find out. So, oh, into Chiempao. So, great. I'd love to knock out this thing's item, right? So, they take some Stealth Rocks damage, which is fantastic. And now, they're going to go for the... they're going to take some knockoff damage. So, what item did they have? A Focus Sash or Choice Band? No item. Okay, interesting. So, okay... Against this, I want to... What do I want to do, eh? So, I could go for the Terra Water and just body press this, right? So, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the Terra Water. I'm going to body press this into oblivion. So, come on, Great Tusk. You've got this. Let's terrestrialize my Great Tusk into a Water type. And then we'll resist the Ice type move. Hopefully, they don't Icicle Crash flinch us. That would be bloody annoying. But we'll see, right? Great Tusk, I believe in you. You've got this. Let's go for that body press and let's knock out this Chiempao. So, it is the Icicle Crash. No flinches, please. Come on. Don't you dare flinch me. Come on, Great Tusk. Oh, no. We got flinched. Okay, so that's bloody annoying. Okay, so I'm going to go for the body press again. So, oh, okay. So, Icicle Crash again. I guess they're hoping for a second flinch. Don't you dare get it. Okay, Great Tusk goes for the body press and we knock out the Chiempao. Great job, Great Tusk, buddy. And now it all depends on who they want to go into next, eh? Alright, so... Alright, the fake Pokemon is coming back out. It is the Pikachu. So, I guess they're hoping for a, what are they thinking, do you think? They're going to go for an electric type move? I do not know, right? But I'm going to go into my Gastrodon regardless, just to be able to soak it up in case that is what they're going for. And last time they switched, which makes me think they haven't got the, Grass Knot, right? So, come on in, Gastrodon, buddy. I need your assistance. And, okay, they went for a Thunder. How interesting. So, okay, on their remaining Pokemon... I'm going to go for a Muddy Water in case they switch, right? They might go into Lugia, and if we get off the Muddy Water, we might get an accuracy drop, right? So, alright, back goes the Pikachu, as expected. Now, whatever comes in, we'll get a... Oh, Charizard. So, the Muddy Water damage will be quad resisted now, thanks to its Dragon typing and the Sun coming out. But we might get an accuracy drop, right? And I can immediately switch back into, what's his face? Great Tusk after this, right? So, alright, Muddy Water, here we go. Little bit of chip damage. Do we get the accuracy drop? We do not. Okie dokie. So, I am now going to switch back into my Great Tusk. We're going to get a nice little 1.33 defense boost from the photosynthesis for the sun being activated. So yeah, that's the plan. So coming in Great Tusk, whatever they go for, they will take some Rocky Helmet chip, which will be additional defense, chip damage that will be helpful, right? So here comes the collision course. Alright, Great Tusk, can you take a second one? Let's find out. And okay, Great Tusk can take a second one. Fantastic. So we deal some Rocky Helmet chip. Lovely jubbly. And now I'm going to go for the... do I just want to go for the Earthquake in case... No, do you know what? I'm going for the knockoff in case they switch, right? So they're terrestrializing. Oh, boy. So maybe it's Terra Fighting. So we're about to find out. So, okay. Here we go. So, Terra Fighting Koraidon. No, Terra Fairy. Okay, so... maybe they were expecting the body press, right? So, that makes sense, that makes sense. So, alright, what are you going for now? Swords Dance, mate? Oh, no, Outrage. Interesting. So, alright, Great Tusk holds on like a boss. We deal some more Rocky Helmet chip damage, and that guarantees they'll take another round, right? So, that's great. We go for the knockoff. What item were they? What the hell? They gave their Koraidon a Luxury Bowl. That makes so much sense, I guess, seeing as it's hacked, right? So, anyways, let's go for the Earthquake on the off chance we somehow live. We don't, of course. We were never going to, right? So, okay. Great Tusk goes down. They take some more Rocky Helmet chip damage. And yeah, now I'm going to go into my... I think I'm going to go into my Victory Bell. It makes sense. It makes sense. We can just go for a Poison Jab, right? So, okie dokie. Let's go into Victory Bell. We know we'll outspeed because they're not Choice Scarf or anything like that, right? So, come on in, Victory Bell. And yeah, Poison Jab goes... Yep. Poison Jab it is. Let's go for that Poison Jab. So, Victory Bell goes for that Poison Jab, and we knock out the Koraidon. Great job, Victory Bell, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Down goes the Legendary, which I'm assuming is a fake Pokemon as well, seeing as it was holding the Luxury Ball. But yeah, let's see who comes in next. And we will take some Life Orb chip damage, but it was definitely worth it. And the sunlight fades, of course, so okay. Alright, so... Oh, another fake Pokemon is coming out, and okay, so... Alright, Fluttermane is in the house. So, maybe they've got Mystical Fire, I'm not sure. Okay, what do I want to do against this, eh? So, maybe they go Shadow Ball. They might go Shadow Ball, to be fair. Who knows, right? So, against this, do I need Gastrodon for... I mean, Gastrodon blocks the Pikachu, right? So, do you know what? I'm just going to go for the Power Whip. Let's do it. So, okay, they do have the Mystical Fire. Hold on, Victory Bell. Hold on. Victory Bell holds on. Now, Victory Bell, destroy this Fluttermane with your Power Whip, buddy. Get him, buddy. Okay, we knock out the Fluttermane. The Life Orb will also knock out my Victory Bell. But Victory Bell, you've done fantastic, buddy. You take a good long rest. You've deserved it. And now, I'll go into my Ninetales, right, to get the sun set up, and then we'll go from there, right? So, great job, Victory Bell. Proud of you. So, Ninetales, I need your assistance. Come on in, please. Here we go. So, who are they sending out? It is the Lugia. Okay, so... do you know what? I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp to be able to cripple this and get some additional chip damage on it every turn, right? And if they go for like some sort of, what's-his-face? If they go for some sort of like Calm Mind shenanigan, I'll just encore it, right? So, let's go for that Will-O-Wisp. Here we go. Alright, so Ninetales goes for the... Well, we miss. Okay, fair enough. So, alright, what are you going for, eh? Oh, they got the Earth Power. Oh, God. Okay, that hurt Ninetales. Jeez Louise. Okay, so... Alright. I'm going to now switch into my Blossom. Okay, so calm back, Ninetales. I want to preserve you just in case, right? So, okay, I'm going to go into my Blossom. I'm going to quiver... Oh, but they have got the Aeroblast, haven't they? So, I think I need to go for the... I think I need to go for the Sleep Powder first, and we have to not miss. So, alright, Blossom, moment of truth, you can do this. We get some more leftovers back, lovely jubbly. That's what I'm talking about. And now I'm going to go for the, nothing can take the Sleep Powder, right? So, I'm going for the Sleep Powder, come on. So, Blossom goes for that Sleep Powder. We don't miss. Fantastic job, buddy. And now I'm going to go for one Quiver Dance to get up to +1 special attack, special defense, and speed. And they should stay asleep on the second turn as well, unless they're incredibly lucky. There's a chance for it, but it's not very likely, right? So, with more leftovers, we're basically back up to full. Almost back up to full, should I say. And yeah, now we're going for that Quiver Dance. Here we go. Alright, so Blossom goes for that Quiver Dance. We boosted up all of our special stats and our speed. And now, show me the sleep animation. So, okay, show me the sleep animation, and no, it woke up. Oh, you lucky bugger. So, here comes the Aero Blast. Hold on, Blossom, hold on. Blossom holds on like a boss. Fantastic job, Blossom. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now I'm thinking do I go for another sleep powder is the question. How many turns of sun are there left, eh? So 4 turns. Okay, so alright, sod it. I'm going for the baton pass. Let's do it. Okay, so Blossom goes for that baton pass. We're going to transfer over a +1 special attack, special defense, and speed to my Charizard, 100%. So, alright, come on in, Charizard. I need your assistance, buddy. Let's do this. So, the Aero Blast will hurt, and then the Solar Power chip damage will also hurt, but we can tank you, right? So, here we go, Charizard. Charizard takes that really well. Great job, buddy. So, now we're going for that Flamethrower, boosted by the Sun, boosted by Solar Power, and a +1 in special attack. This will knock out the Lugia. Down it goes. Amazing job, Charizard. That's what I'm talking about. And now, let's see what they're going to next. So, we are going to take some Solar Power chip damage, but it was bloody worth it. Alright, so another fake Pokemon is coming out, which is the Pikachu. Okay, well, I don't mind. I will just flamethrower this into oblivion as well, right? So, Charizard, let's cook this fake Pikachu and let's get it out of the way. So, Charizard goes for that flamethrower and we knock out the Pikachu. Great job, Charizard. That's what I'm talking about. And now I wonder who they're going to go into next. We will take some more Solar Power chip damage, but it's more than okay, right? Alright, so they're going to send Flygon back out. Fair enough. So I can just Solar Beam this into oblivion, right? So that's my plan. So Charizard, buddy, let's go for that Solar Beam and let's knock this out. So Charizard goes for that +1 special attack, Solar Power, boosted Solar Beam, which will definitely knock out this Flygon, right? Unless it's some sort of weird careful variant, which it's not. Down it goes. Great job, Charizard. That's what I'm talking about. And now, let's see what they're going to next. So, a little bit more of Solar Power chip damage. Oh, we defeated Hayden. Amazing. What an amazing set of games, am I right? This combo in the sun allows Charizard to incinerate its opponents and sweep. Fantastic stuff. Oh, and if you enjoyed watching my Solar Power boosted Charizard annihilating my opponents, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to let me know what's one of your favourite Pokemon to use on a Sun team. Mine's Charizard, of course, but I'd love to know yours, so let me know down below. And with all that said, there should be a couple of videos popping up right about now that YouTube thinks you'll love, so why not give one of those a try after this? Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and have a fantastic day. Cheers!
No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that I